Hello guys, and welcome to airgunweb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews and information where we tell you the facts, not fluff. My name is Rick Utzler, and today we're going to talk about the Evanix K550. So this is a new iteration for Evanix. This is the K550, and it comes in up to 30 caliber, which is what this rifle is chambered for. Some of the cool features I want to talk about: the stock is actually very nice, and this is adjustable so that you can get that perfect sort of fit here in your shoulder. It has a carbon fiber bottle instead of a steel tube. That helps keep the weight down, and it gives you more shots. That's also pretty cool. It uses a hammer type system instead of a side lever or rear bolt. So you simply just cock the hammer and fire it like you would a regular revolver. It is both single action and double action, but on double action, the trigger pull is really heavy, and I don't think that's practical. And it also doesn't shoot at full power. So to get the most out of the product, you're definitely gonna wanna cycle that in single action. It still does let you get a lot of shots off very quickly, which is very cool about this as well. Now it comes with two 6-shot rotary magazines. This one is chambered for 30 cal, and you're going to load the pellets in a little bit differently. Instead of from the rear of the magazine, you actually load them skirt first from the front, and that's how you load them up. They hold pretty tight, so you can fill up your mags, throw them in your pocket, and you're pretty much good to go. Just like that. Now, if you want to take the magazine out, all you got to do is make sure the hammer's not back, and the ball detent just lets you pull the magazine straight out. Go ahead and fill this one up while we're sitting here. All right, so now we got both mags filled and those are ready to go. Let's go ahead and fill our rifle, make sure we're topped off. There's a gauge right here at the bottom, and we're sitting right at, well, I am just at 150 bar. So we'll top that off to 200 bar here. All right, now that we've got our tanks filled, we've got our magazines filled up, let's go ahead and send some pellets over the chronograph, see what kind of performance we're getting. Then we can optimize our zero, do our accuracy setup, and then we can maybe get out into the field here and shoot some prairie dogs. 892, 884, 881. Oh, I had an error on that last one. 875, 868. Yep, 847. So it looks like we had a top out of about 890-ish or so, and it bottomed out at around 847, 850. That's 12 shots with a 40 foot per second spread. I'm gonna drop those numbers into my chair gun application to see where our optimal zero is gonna be. Then we'll go ahead and sight this in and do some accuracy testing. So I took that information from our Chrony tests and I've plugged it into Chair Gun Pro. I'm using the Hawk Air Max 30. This is a very nice scope, great hunting scope, and it has the AMX reticle. Now, by plugging all these numbers in and doing a little work like we're doing now, I know that at 48 yards, that is my optimal far zero. That's gonna give me the flattest possible trajectory, and also I can then plug in whatever distance I get from my rangefinder. I just pop into the app, move my point of impact, and it tells me exactly where on the mil dots I need to hold over. And it's very accurate. It's something that I've really grown accustomed to using out here in the field. Right now, we've actually got to zero this because we haven't done that yet. So now we're gonna go ahead, and I just filled the rifle. We're gonna fill our magazines. Go ahead and zero at that 48 yards. We've got some wind kicking up, sorry for the wind noise, but this is all part of the process. Again, we're out here in the field working with the new K550. Let's get this thing zeroed in. All right, so we've got our target set up at 48 yards. I'm just gonna aim dead center and see where I'm hitting. Go. Okay, so I'm hitting pretty doggone close. I'll probably bring it up just a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and lock it down. That's about probably as good as I'm gonna get in these circumstances. I'm gonna verify my zero now. The core of that group is right there. The first shot was a little bit low. I adjusted 1/2 mil high. I pulled one shot, but the rest of them are right there, right where we need to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my scope, see if I can settle down and get my control down a little bit better, because the gun's very accurate, but I seem to be pulling some shots. We're gonna just reset, verify zero one more time, and then we're gonna hit the range. So I just verified my zero. In fact, what we've done is, for giggles, we've switched over to the heavier JSBs. I think they may help in this sort of this wind condition, because it's starting to blow now, and I want that extra bit of weight to hopefully give me some stability at range. But we're banging right on center, so I'm excited to get out and start seeing what these things can do with the prairie dogs. Come along with us. A little bit of a rough day, between the weather being sort of overcast and threatening to storm, and we had some pretty ugly winds earlier this afternoon. Finally starting to calm down, and the prairie dogs are coming out. I just tagged this one, and the first shot wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. It stopped him. Because I've got this right there, I'm able to take such a quick follow-up shot, and was able to drop him with a second shot. Boom. It wasn't a headshot. It was a body shot, but it got the job done. And this rifle certainly got the job done too. So this is going to wrap up this look at the new Evanix K550. At the heart of this rifle, it's the Hunting Master AR6. Now, I had a Hunting Master AR6 in .22, both in a rifle and in a pistol, and it was a very solid performer. This takes it up several levels. It's called the K550. We've got a carbon fiber tank, and this one is available in .30 caliber. I gotta tell you, when you're out here hunting a little bit larger game, that extra energy, that extra pellet size really, really makes a difference. Accuracy was definitely good. We had some great headshots at 70 plus yards. I mean, what more do you want? Absolutely great hunting rifle. One of the things I fell in love with today happens to be how you cycle it. The way you cock the hammer and fire allows you to maintain your sight picture and get follow-up shots without ever breaking that focus that you have on your game. That was very cool. I had a couple times where the first shot maybe wasn't perfect, but I got the second shot off so quickly, the game just didn't even know what hit him. I was able to put it down humanely. That is a very cool feature because things happen. You got wind, you got conditions that change. You want to have the flexibility to be as humane and ethical as you can while you're hunting. I really like this rifle. It gives you some great capabilities that way. I'd like to thank my sponsors, primarily Evanix, for sending this all the way from Korea so that we can get this video done. I also like to thank Hawk for providing the optics and JSB for providing us plenty of pellets so we can do these kind of videos for you. When you're looking for real-world airgun reviews, think AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. My name is Rick Utzler. Thanks for watching.